My name is Stephen Ryan Middleton. This is my third semester going on my second year immersion, and my major is liberal arts and sciences. Yes, I have Professor Watson for sociology 209. I'd like to clarify some things. One, I did not start the petition for Mr. Watson's job, Professor Watson's job. I didn't start that. That petition started from Professor Watson himself, who came into the class last week, Wednesday, and had those petitions written out. I just grabbed a couple and tried to, from the information that I received in the class, I grabbed a few, and from that point, I was trying to petition as many students to help him save his job. At this point, I'm no longer collecting petitions, but from other students, I heard that student government did something for him, had a petition for him. One of the reasons I'm here is because I am unemployed. I'm 30 years old. I come from a very, very rough background. I'm still battling a lot of things. One of the things that I'm battling with now is my mental health. Another thing I'm battling is the fact that I'm an ex-convict. It's very difficult for me to get employment. It's very difficult for me to feed my children. The other things that I battle, some of the other things that I battle that I think a lot of people can relate to is I've been in foster care. I've had parents who've been strung out on drugs. I've been involved in gangs. Like I said, I've been in prison. I've been homeless several times. I've been in mental institutions. And I've also visited every state in America. So that's my background. That's what I bring to Mercer. That's who I am. This is the last institution that wants me free, who will accept me for who I am, despite the conditions I've had. Over my time here, speaking with professors and faculty, I have come to realize that they're not judging me as society would judge me normally. For example, if I go and I fill out for a job application and say, I'm convicted of a felony, that usually automatically disqualifies me for a job. I can say that here to a professor, and they want to know more. They want to understand. They respect the intelligence that I bring and the experience with that. For someone who hasn't had that, for people to tell you you can be this great person, it means a lot. Me and Professor Watson actually engaged in these type of conversations, which is why this incident is also more hurtful. There are very little black role models growing up, and I'm just talking like TV. As a child, you watch TV, you don't see a lot of your own type of people, so you don't really know. And then when your father is not there, and then your mother is on drugs, who do you turn to? So for many years in my life, because I didn't have that stability and structure in my life, I always turned to the best qualified black male that I could find, including Professor Watson, Professor Hayward, Alvin Hayward. It's a good professor here. And to see Professor Alvin Hayward in his position, and then to see Professor Watson in his position, and say to myself, this is the things that I've always wanted, but no one ever showed me. To attach myself to that and to look up to these men as role models, not just for my educational goals, but for my life goals as well. It's also more disappointing. For me, Watson is supposed to represent how we're supposed to make it from this cesspool. I live in a cesspool, and to see someone as prestigious as Watson, you say to yourself, okay, if I can make it to where he can, then I'll be okay. But I'm only going to make it there if I'm truthful and honest. I say to you, listen, Noel, I have, you want to hire me, but I have a felony. If I don't ever say anything to you, how am I ever going to get the help that I really need? And maybe I really deserve it, And that's what's so sad and disappointing. He is a good teacher, and this is a great school, and this school has a lot of potential to even be better and greater if we can just come together. And in situations like this that I feel like can ultimately bring us together.